Today we're talking about Tamron Adaptall lenses. In this case, it's a 28 to 70 millimeter with a macro function on it. I was curious to try the Adaptall stuff. I've never used any of them before. I'm using the Canon EOS M5 standard adapter. The aperture range on this one is f3.5 to 4.5, so really not too bad. I'm going to definitely use the zoom in feature when you can to really get critical focus. It does have a macro feature where you push it all the way to the end past 70 and it locks into place. I always seem to pick the times when people are mowing around here. Interesting spot I have not likely gone into. This is really nice to use in practice. Smooth. It is plastic, but it doesn't make a big difference. This does have a little tension to it, which is good in a way. Actually had the lens unlocked. This tiny little thing down here, if you hit that, that's honestly not a great design. I don't think this lens is great for any type of macro stuff, even with the macro mode. Can't get very close with my usual stuff. Not the best combination. What I'm doing is I'm framing up the subject. I am switching on the zoom in feature, picking my area where I wanted to focus, zooming in 1 or 2 times, and then taking the photo. So definitely not the fastest way to do things, but you do get decent focus with manual lenses. Right now I'm using ISO 200 and a decently fast shutter speed and adjusting the aperture a little bit here and there. Like the light is changing really quick. We have hit a challenging spot. Let's go to 5.6, 28 millimeters. I'm going to do a defocused photo at 5.6. Little chipmunk. It's running around. It's getting tight. Back to 70. There is a lot to see around here with this stream, so just taking it in more so than taking photos. That was a first look at this Tamron Adaptall 28 to 70mm f3.5 to 4.5 adapted to the Canon EOS M5. Nice lens. I like the feel of it in general. It is plastic, but still, the specific copy I have is in good condition. The grips are nice. The smoothness to the rings, good. No issues there. Quick, easy to use aperture. The main gripe I have with Adaptall is this tiny little lever thing you can easily hit and loosen your lens. But besides that, very nice. I think I might look for other Adaptall lenses now that I have this, plus the EF adapter as well. So I could use it on Speed Booster, I can use it on the 30D, stuff like that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, liking, sharing, subscribing, and now the applause feature is there as well. Thanks for checking out my video. Photography Bonsai.